Oh, Willie.
Willie's on the fence.
This one is backwards.
Next litter, we gotta figure out a better fence system than this.
Oh. There's another one. We got a second one out?
I bet you that's your friend.
Could be. I need a deal with him. No. Service dog project? Anytime, fine. Where are you coming from? Oh, okay, so we're right up 9.
Willie.
That'd be great.
Willie.
Well, I live here. No, we're alive from 7 to 7. Okay?
Okay,
Somebody's
sound.
coming with towels.
Oh, good. Let's see. Let me back up here a little. Top dog today was definitely Harper. I had a great training session with Harper. Harper's just one of those dogs that
That top one there.
very intrigued at what she's doing. She just has her own little ways of getting there, but she's coming right along very quickly. So that's going to be one that has to be matched up with definitely the right person. And it looks like it'll be a male, because she seems to listen to me a little bit better than Megan and Olivia, and it works the other way around too. I have some that don't listen to me very well, but listen to those two really good. We have started some formal training with the Hurricanes, leash, weights, offs, so they've started. And it was cold today, and from what I understand, it's going to be colder tomorrow. I think the high tomorrow is going to be like 12. It's going to be below 0 tonight. Yeah, we had a bad wreck on 95. We had one on 495, and I think there was one on 93 as well. But the one on 95, which is right down the road from us here, had 95 shut down on both sides for, wow, I'm willing to say 45 minutes to an hour, complete stoppage of traffic. It was like a 5-car pileup. So all the lanes are now open. I believe Jackie and Amy got caught up in that traffic. But they're back now. First thing we do is get a hold of everybody that we know that's out on the road and make sure that everybody's okay. And everybody was accounted for, so another one down.
I like white dog.
So, hi, Chaos.
Oh, that's trouble.
Bentley, what's the matter, buddy?
He's got puppies.
No, no, I like puppies.
Good boy. You stay right here.
You know, Charlie doesn't really like puppies either.
How do you like babies?
No.
Bentley, come lie down. Bentley, hey. Get over here, lie down.
Well, my screen froze up here for a second. Guess it has to rewind.
More?
UPS just came.
Okay. You want to swap puppies? Get another puppy? Swap. One in, one out?
Where are we in? He just came out.
I'm sure only one's talking. I don't know what that means when my screen's froze.
That means it's bad.
Guess we just wait for it.
You can just talk to anybody. Sound works, it's just the,
Yep.
I
Just can't read any questions.
I don't even think you can shut it off at that point.
So we got we got 90% of the shoveling done. The yard looks good, driveway looks good. We're actually still using the parking pit right now.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
The trick to it is I think we got to keep some sand on just the little hill before the driveway. But people have been using it. So that's a good thing.
Did you hear the other day? There were 4 people here and Annie got stuck? And what was their first response?
You don't need help.
No, nobody thought of getting behind and pushing. I watched on the camera. The 4 of them are standing up in front of her, watching her struggle back and forth, back and forth. And then they were going to call AAA, and then somebody tried to start the tractor. And then I said, no, why don't you bring up the chains from the tractor? Because I thought I'd get my car out, but I couldn't get my car out. So I finally called them and said, look, put the chains under the wheels that are spinning. Because I didn't know what wheel it had. And get behind and push. They got behind, push, and they ran out. But
They haven't been stuck enough.
that's right. AAA has been too effective. It's ruined our children. They don't know how to push a car out of a hole.
Or change a tire.
Huh?
Or change a tire.
Or change the tires.
These kids don't know how to change a tire anymore.
I could not get a driver's license until I changed tires. You know? You're supposed to be right.
See that? Nice line, isn't it? Nice line. That's where we stay back from.
You want to go up? What? So we just have one other?
No, he's positioned himself to get up.
All right, so you got some mail.
I got one letter,
One letter and some
a couple boxes. Yep.
Something. I feel tired of
I'm gonna shut this. I'm gonna shut the camera off because. Oh, now why did that happen? It went away. I had that circle of death or whatever he calls it. It went away. Wasn't that fun? Oh, leave it alone now. Well, I guess I'll leave it for the moment. I bought some hand cream, and I bet I spent an hour in there trying to make the pump work.
This way. Can you,
What?
Go this way. Trying to get her, hurt her back.
Basically,
Why?
You don't want her.
Look what she's doing.
Well, that's why I was trying to hurt her back.
Stop her nose.
Must be.
We don't use our muscles to control a dog. Get in front of her nose and say no.
No.
Get in front. Yeah, be more insistent.
Well, I can't really.
Steve.
Steve left.
He left.
Come on, Lacey. Lacey, come. I get a cup. Can you get a little treat or two? Sure. She wants to get in, she just doesn't know how.
I know she does. Let me get over there.
And she's too heavy to lift her up.
Huh? No, I don't want to lift her up. The other way.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Oh? What are you doing?
Okay.
Dad! No, you don't! You're not going to be stupid. Dad! You don't want her to jump. You're going to teach her not to jump. Oh, shit. Go ahead.
Oh, well,
Go ahead. Can't have 2 people work 1 dog. It's confusing to the dog. There you go. She's broke. She's in. You can't have,
yeah.
you know? Okay, next problem.
Sizzler's hurting. Alright.
Your choice, which one?
Oh, I'll take the green one. I always work up in size. I was going to try using my... I have a letter opener that I like. Maybe I don't like it. I'm going to try it. Oh, my word. Well, that's a dog. That's a... Betty, Ivy, and to all at Service Dog Project, here's a warm and fuzzy, very Merry Christmas. Isn't that a cute pic? Hold that one up for everybody. Where's the, what the hell's the bucket?
Right in here, where you put it.
Oh, that's why I can't find it. You did put it in there. There we go. Isn't that wonderful? That's a good place. Okay, here you go. You have that. And this is from Karen Knoll, Heber, Arizona. Well, there we go.
We only got 2 of these things left.
Oh, no, we have a lot. No, we're doing the wrong place. In the box.
The box.
Down.
Down.
Up, box. We now have them with labels on them. I was so impressed with the label that was on that other one that I made labels for them. Well, you still have to take it apart somehow, I guess. But the concept is good. I'm pointing out that there is a marble inside the monkey fists. So when you think you've lost your marbles, you'll still have one.
2 maybe.
2, whatever. What happened to the... There you go.
It's way too organized.
What?
They're just way too organized.
Yes. There we go. Annie sat here the other day and filled all those things. There we go. How about that? I could even put that in there, couldn't I? That's fine. What happened to the top? I lost the top.
It's right up there next to the water bottle.
Oh. Okay. What else we got? I didn't open the rest of this. There's more. Oof. Carlene and staff. Please send a calendar, and I want 2 chicken bricks also. I've enclosed padded envelopes for the Monkey Fizz, purple, if you have any. We don't have any. Otherwise, we'll be fine. I also enjoy mail call with Pam. I love watching the pups. It's my happy time. Wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Love to all 2 and 4-legged. Karen and Frank. Extra monies for postage. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so she wants, that will get her a calendar, and then this will get her chicken bricks. So I did that. Okay, and then I have this. So, there's an awful lot still left of this. Linda,
Yeah, huh?
this box, there was a bucket. Tomorrow?
No, it's when I'm going every night.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you thought you emptied it. You didn't empty that.
No, I didn't.
Oh dear.
You know
Okay.
what, I just remembered.
I'm not going to get in the middle of it.
That's
It
very
seems to be
good.
working fine without me.
That's appropriate.
Wishing everybody at Crazy Acres a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year's. Thank you for all you do for the dogs, donkeys, and humans. Frank and Karen. So that's pretty good. Okay? We got that. And we have from a plethora of poo pickers from Johnsburg, Illinois. We got poo pickers. We got poo pickers. We got poo pickers. Them is good ones. Yep. They feel very thick. Oh, okay. You got it.
Hey! Knock it off.
I just put new dye in there.
something in the meantime that they might find interesting or amusing? So someone is getting a calendar that Miles got to. He chewed the corner.
Miles ate it?
Yeah, Miles. What are you doing
Shame
there?
on him.
Shame on him. So it's an authentic,
Authentic chewed,
it's an authentic
pre-chewed
pre-chewed
pre-chewed calendar.
envelope.
Pre-chewed calendars are good
Wow. Special.
And to the person who gets it, the calendar's not chewed, but if it is, let me know.
Well, put his name on it. Okay, we have from Nancy, Leola, Pennsylvania. Okay. Okay. What on earth? What on earth? Oh my heavens. I didn't get everything out of it, did I? Okay. We have those. Get a bag. There we go. Put that right there. Those go over there. I'll take those. Okay. 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 Oh boys. Oh boys. Okay. Black raspberry jam. Well, yum. Wonderful. Eat up. Wow, those would be good fireplaces. It's getting crowded.
It is. It's heavy.
It says heavy. Oh, we got others.
Yeah, we'll start with the small one.
Okay. Why don't you put that one here?
I'll do the top. You can do this side.
Okay.
Oh.
And we don't know who it's from, do we?
Let me take it. Rebound.
Call from Reliable Ray.
Service dog project?
Call from Reliable Ray.
Oh, shit. Oh.
R-E-S.
No, forget it. God, I did a very bad thing the other day. I had nothing to do. So I signed up for a free McDonald's hamburger. And that was one of the dumbest things I've done in a long time. And I've done some pretty dumb things, but that's pretty good.
You didn't get a free.
Now they're trying to sell me breathing equipment, which of course I could use at the moment.
Did you get a free cheeseburger?
No, I quit before I was through. No, you have to go right to the end to get the free hamburger. And I didn't. I said, wait a minute, this is going to be just too much trouble. And it is. Well, these are the good big ones.
Yeah, they are.
Wow. Wow. And some pet tabs. Keep everybody healthy. One for me and one for them. I think Megan, Linda might like that box.
Oh, okay. Wonder department.
Oh my heavens. Oh my heavens.
You just leave that box somewhere.
Okay. I have a friend around the corner who has a done-up Volkswagen bus
Yeah?
that's actually on display in some car thing for the winter. Huh. Okay, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. There are a few goodies for the dames and a check for 2 bricks. And the rest for the fun. If possible, could I get a monkey fist? Of course. Thank you for all you do. September. No. That's very nice. I don't think that's... There's one right around the corner on 97.
Did you hear about the accidents?
I heard there was an accident, but I don't know who was in it.
There's like 3 or 4 of them, actually.
Really?
Yeah. 95 in for an accident.
No. Okay. and
One
this
lane's
is
open.
Two bricks. Wait a minute. Did they say a calendar and the fun fund?
All I heard is 2 chicken bricks.
Well, did you listen to everything I said?
No, I didn't.
How come you didn't listen? Is that the same people? Who's?
You pulled the word, Steve.
I'm already confused.
Well, you're
No, that's not that person.
Steve's coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay, here we go. Two bricks, the rest for the fun fund, and a monkey bar. I guess that's it.
It's a different person.
Charlie, oh, that's Judy.
Call from Crowley.
Service Dog Project.
Call from Crowley.
Yep. Okay, thank you. I will look. I'll make sure. What was the name on it? Right. Okay. I'll check. I'll check right now. Thanks. Nancy Crowley. She said we didn't get them out of the box. That had the jam and things in it.
That was this box right here. No, it was this box.
Well, let's see if we have Nancy Crowley.
It's right here.
Okay, well, she said we didn't get the envelope out.
Nothing in here.
Oh boy, that turned this up a little bit. Okay, I haven't got it in here, I don't think yet. No, find more. You're not looking. Why aren't you looking? There's an envelope missing. Crowley. These are for yesterday. Huh. Uh-oh.
Call back and say never mind. No, it's a different person. Shield.
Service Dog Project. I'm Carlene. Oh, yes. Hold on. I am nearly deaf, so keep going. Yes, I am. That's true.
Oh, nothing here for Nancy.
Yes. I knew you were going to ask me something like that. I don't know. It's been a while.
Phone's dead.
Probably not within the last 5 years.
Well, no, I'll go check on the camera. Didn't see if it was
No, no. Not lately, no. Nope. Nope, I manage. No. Correct. How tall am I? Is that what you said? I'm about 5'7", maybe, and I weigh about 200 pounds. Tomorrow? Really? This is the first I'm hearing about it. Okay, the 28th. What time? 6 p.m. Okay, I'll be there. I'm certainly glad you called. '54 Washington Street, Wellesley. Okay, that I needed to know too. Okay, and your phone number? Yeah? Yeah? 4674. Thank you very much. I'll be there. had no idea. Did you find an
I
envelope?
did. I went on the camera and I saw it and I fell under your stool.
Oh, it's under the stool?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
We got it.
my God, how am I going to get... 6 o'clock tomorrow, you know, that's all the way down 128.
What?
That doctor's appointment.
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Oh.
I can't drive me, that's for sure. Okay, so we found the envelope. It was under my stool, apparently. We would have found it. We would have found it. Oh, thank you. Okay, so this is for chicken bricks. Okay. Nancy and Charlie Crowley. Oh, this is thing 1 and thing 2. Aha! Oh. Black raspberry or black raspberry. That's from black raspberry. That's the good stuff. That's the black. Oh, I've got one of each. Okay, and these were for chicken bricks. Okay, so we got that straightened out. Oh, gotta watch me every minute. Okay, now we're still next with this problem. We got this problem. Did you get those other things? I did my part.
Now I gotta do mine. This might be this one, and this one, and here. Oh,
We got it.
and I drop it.
Actually, I don't know what's in there. We'll just seal it up and send it.
Oh.
Okay. On we go. Oh, this thing's going up here? Oh, boys. Oh, boys. This is from Laura. Our friend Laura. Okay, we got more of these things. Wow. Okay. Marvelous. Marvelous. Thank you very much to keep our supply up. We can take those right off to the overflow room. When you get over that way, you can take them out of the car.
I guess they
What are we doing with this now?
We're setting it right there, and we're getting this box.
This is heavy. Oh, God. I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Have you been getting enough? Have you been sleeping?
Well, actually, yes. I have a shot of brandy at night. I mean, like at 7 o'clock. And then if I wake up at midnight, I have another one. Somebody told me it was good for a cold. What are we going here? We got a little thing on the top.
Carol.
Carol. Okay, Carol. Let's get going here. What do we got? It's heavy. Aha. Oh, my word. Okay, that's another kind of doggy
I
snack.
haven't seen those.
Okay, that's a new one. We haven't had those before, I don't think. Okay. Thank you. I'm sure they'll love them.
Ready for questions?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't need this anymore. That goes over there. This can go over here with me. There we go. Lordy, how am I?
My answer and you answer.
Wendy. Oh, that's the one. This is that one. 828-767-2342. She lives in Asheville, North Carolina. That's where my daughter lives. So if somehow she's gotten that connection from my daughter to me. That's really something that is the police problem. You know? Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute, I have to, what does I have to dial? I have to dial something here.
Star 5.
The call has been recorded, the date and time, the sender and my number, and things like that.
Well. That's
Huh?
not fun.
Well, you got that circle thing
I
up.
do.
I went outside that and it went away. See how smart I am?
Still frozen. Oh.
What?
Yes. Carlene, the kids.
Don't pay attention to it.
Same. Carlene, the kids and I at Stedman are watching Mail Call. Kids want to know how you discovered poo pickers.
I designed them all by myself. I've had a lot of experience at it. Hi, kids. That's right, it's only, what, 3 o'clock out there?
Yeah.
Colorado?
3:23.
Hi, kids. Yes, I just studied the what you need to do is define a problem and then try and figure out a solution. And poo is a problem. And I think we have a very good solution to it.
Do we know who the overnight is?
Jane.
Who?
Jane.
Jane?
Jade.
Jade.
Gee.
Jade.
According to the schedule anyway.
How are your eyeballs doing today?
They're at half mast. I'm just, not quite with it. I'm going back to bed as soon as we get through.
You gonna eat dinner? Same person.
Let me have the phone again.
Call from Wendy Hayhouse.
See, you wait till that happens, and now I think she's gone, so you dial *57. Your call has been traced and making a record of it,
Fun.
I keep thinking they'll give up,
The kids are so impressed with how smart Mo is.
Mo is very smart.
Yeah.
Well, compared to a horse, she really is smart.
Yeah.
She's annoyingly smart.
Yeah. She kills me. It says, "Yo, Wendy, please get another hobby and stop with the calls."
From Perturbed Penguin, I see
Blue
that.
Penguin, yeah.
Okay. How we doing with dinner?
Almost ready when you're ready.
Dinner's ready?
Yep.
I think maybe, if nobody's got any disastrous questions to ask me, I think I'll go to bed. Yeah, why don't they all talk to you for a while?
Okay.
You ready for dinner then?
She
I'll
is,
be
yeah.
in for dinner, yeah.
You saw that already?
I know, so that.
Favorite subject at school would have to be science. Everything else bores me. Well, Lila May says get some rest. Carlene, do you know how old the new donkey is?
It's not very old, it's young.
Young.
I don't think it's 6 months.
What is your favorite meal? Still asking you questions.
Me?
Yep.
Noodles are high up there.
Noodles.
Noodles are high up there. Noodles and things like that.
Yep.
You want some sour cream to make it?
Dinner time.
That was all that.
It's like it's noodles, egg noodles with the beef and mushrooms and gravy from, yeah, sort of made a stroganoff.
Is that one?
You
Okay.
want a fork or a spoon?
I'll take both of those.
Yeah.
Those noodles are very...
Yeah, they're slippery. Let me know if you want more, let me know.
Yes, Carlene will be eating.
It looks like this will slide down easy.
Think so?
Not a lot of confusion.
Do you guys have any more questions? Is it good?
What are we doing?
Is the dinner you're having good?
It's wonderful. It's sliding down very easily.
There you go.
I have a sore throat.
Yeah, those are never fun. They said no more plowing until you're better.
I'm not going to get out of here tomorrow.
It's a different person this time. Yep. Do you have a phone?
Call from
Service dogs right here. Yeah. Okay. Are you at the gate? You're at the gate? Okay. Well, when you came through the gate, there was a house up to your right. That's where we are.
Alright.
And
Baseball
around that
starts
house, all
somewhere in
around the-
January or February.
That's where the front door is, okay?
No.
Okay.
Starts somewhere in January, February. That's when we start practice.
Somebody was howling.
That's when we start practice, and then we just practice until we're able to go outside. Oh, dear. I have used some of my new tools, yes. Yes, I am actually. I am interested in dog training. Oh, I'm 14. Alright, see you, Dawn. If I could do anything for an hour, what would it be? I really want to be a police officer, so maybe that.
David?
Huh?
David?
David!
Yes?
There's somebody who's trying to carry a towel up here, who's trying to find us. Watch for it.
Well, I really don't have any favorite and least favorite dogs. I just kind of do everything. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite and least favorite. Yes, I'm 14. Wow. have to look into that some more. About that science program. Wasn't that fun? My favorite tools are definitely the drills that Don and Robin sent me. They're definitely my favorite. I've definitely been using them for things I probably shouldn't even be using them for. Yeah, definitely the drills. That's all.
Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, I get that a lot. That I look a lot older.
You want to go out and see the puppies, right?
Okay.
Put your towels in there.
Chaos. Stop it. Chaos. You're okay, Chaos.
Chaos.
Is everybody live in the kitchen?
Well, they're right there.
She might not want to sit there and say the little puppies. You drove all the way through.
One more. Is there any more questions, guys? Chaos.
Hey,
Hey, knock it off.
What do we got?
Are you gonna want some of the apple crisp for dessert?
Apple crisp?
Goes down good with whipped cream.
Ice cream, whipped cream. Or both.
Go with the apple.
You can have both.
A little bit of both.
There you go. All right.
That'd be good.
Okay.
It's good apple crisp.
How am I going to get down to Wellesley tomorrow night at 6 o'clock?
Oh, blue penguin. That's a good picture.
The world's worst traffic.
he's still on.
Yeah.
I'll have to leave at 3 to get there by 6.
Answer the questions.
Yeah.
Well,
People have questions for me. Look at this. They're telling me to eat dinner now. Look at this.
Yep. Girlfriend.
No. No. Not at the moment, no.
You did a great job with this.
Mm-mm.
Sound cream topped it off.
Thank you, Puppy Love. David, they say you're good help. Puppy Love says you're good help.
Oh, thank you.
Here we go. Karen, I will eat dinner as soon as I'm done. As soon as the questions stop coming in, that's when I'll eat dinner.
Well, I know that penguin.
Huh?
The penguin picture. That's
Yeah, it has a drill in a book.
You ever seen Wallace and Gromit?
You know,
Oh, it's great.
is it a
Great
book?
animation.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there we go.
The penguin's the bad guy, actually.
The penguin? The bad guy.
He's called The Wrong Trousers.
Huh?
We're talking about the picture that's on the chat from Blue Penguin.
Yeah. Go eat. You have long legs to fill up. I do. You like that picture?
Used to have one like this.
Used to have a van like that?
Yes. Not decorated.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
was it
We had a large family.
was it fun to drive?
I didn't drive it. My dad did.
Did it have a lot of get up and go, or you really had to slam it?
Well, it went.
Yeah.
Served its purpose very well.
Did it just die one day?
No,
No.
nope, just send it straight in there. All us kids screw up and you didn't need all the room anymore. You got a pickup truck.
Yeah. There you go.
Haley would like that. She likes Volkswagen buses.
Oh, that's a Volkswagen?
Yep.
Well, you would know. Your dad had one.
The early 70s.
Yeah.
We had one that was even older than that.
Oh. Arlene, Debbie said do a star 60 to block the Wendy Callers number.
I know that one. I haven't done that one yet.
No, not yet.
I'm really experimenting with this one.
There you
Why? She's from the same town as my
go. Have
daughter.
you answered one of her calls?
I started when it first happened. I picked it up, but
Did she ever have anything to say?
no.
You ready for dessert?
Oh, ready for dessert?
Have it right up.
I'm signing off, guys. Thanks for your questions. See you tomorrow.
Good night.